Well, forget about all the things, Stephen Opuni and all that has been happening. There's not going to be any military base. If there is any military base, it will be around Kuntunse, Eastern region. You know, we have a radio satellite. You'll be monitoring aliens around that place.
Oh my God, that's all wrong, filler. You're watching the AM show, just gone by AM Talk and then World Theatre Day. We've been doing amazing with theatre. Uncle Ebo, you know.
Theatres. I go to Uncle Ebo's place. I've never seen you there. You're naturally an antisocial person, except with your family and friends. So I keep wondering, do you love theatre?
I won't mind you.
What do you like?
I won't mind you.
Sometimes I keep thinking about.
So you know,
you're an enigma. You know.
Uncle Ebo, I just got a message. I just got a message. Uncle Ebo will be staging his latest play, but it's to coincide with his 10 years in the business on the 31st of March.
The ticket is 80 Ghana.
Yeah, the ticket is 80 Ghana cedis. I think we want to take this opportunity on World Theatre Day to say kudos to Uncle Ebo White. Kudos to Chief Moment, my friend Chief Moment finally got some money from Xylophone. Chief, I'm going to call you. We'll talk about that money that you've just received. And to every person that's trying to make inroads in the world of theatre, it's your day. Enjoy it. And we hope that next year, this day, we will be talking about some of the great, amazing things that you've done in the industry. But let's turn over, let's flip the coin, let's go to Kumasi, because security deployment has been intensified, we're told, by the Ashanti Regional Security Council for eviction of traders and transport operators from unauthorized sites in Kumasi. It comes after city authorities have been criticized for failing to successfully execute its decongestion plan despite repeated attempts. So our colleague Nanaya Jima is live from Kumasi, and Nanaya, I'm told you are right there in Adum. So good morning to you. Describe to us what's happening in Adum this morning. Nanaya Jima, can you hear me?
Hello, Namabi.
Nanaya, we can see you and we can hear you. Please go ahead. Describe to us what's happening.
All right, so this is the Central Business District of Kumasi, Adum to be precise, and this is where the decongestion exercise is going on. And at the moment, we can say there haven't been much impact after yesterday's decongestion exercise, and we can see a lot of traders still on the pavement, and they are trading. Normal business as usual is going on here at Adum, even in the presence of the KMA and RegSec task force. I don't know if it's because it's still early, but it's around 8:30. But these people are still here displaying their wares for sale, and it's business as usual. But I can say that a few of them are no more here. A few of them have taken away their things, and they are still finding places in the Central Business District to trade. And also the vehicles, that's the commercial vehicles here, have reduced, because now the KMA is saying that only 2 vehicles that commute people from this point, their various stations to their various destinations, are supposed to enter the Central Business District to commute people. So it's 2 at a time for every station that commute people from the Central Business District to areas close to the areas within the Kumasi metropolis, if I should say. I don't know why some of the traders are still here, and I'm trying to speak to one of the traders to find out exactly why they've refused to vacate this place, as the KMA directive says. Uncle, good morning. Person with Ocheme at Decongestion. That's why don't KMA for say move and I'm coming from trading. At the time, that's why.
I mean, that's what I said. Who's in the party? Obi anyone man, e better come say you 20 you penisa. Na so am say you penny for you hu kwan for so many years. Minimum say MPP MPP equal opportunity first. I said decongestion. Say ya no ye ma omo course
there be anti still. Monya ma some be free kwan hu akoba fufu akodija.
I'm chairman child kotia. O ma pani kukufuo ba no, obaye adwa bi, adwa no wanwie. okoi enti kana ka ye nim se kufo do buy no enka obawie kufo market no no awie ketia no awie rescos e say omo ketia e na ba kwa hin enkoto ade and no say put for mutaza modune ye hu de ko aban bia ba no be cheska so decongestion no ade no dey na about ska mutu ade dey into omo yes ade no.
So what this man here is saying is that various governments have refused to complete all the satellite markets in the Kumasi metropolis, including the Krofrom and even the KJTR main market is still under construction. So until government finish all these projects, they have nowhere to go. They will continue to be on the street and ply their trade as usual. So let me talk to this young man and also find out his reason for being here. I didn't know that's why I didn't know Winfrey KJTR Central Market. No, Winfrey Adum ha senior KMA for Sichen.
Because baby I'm say young corn. The Norman Kusuba, any Panama or Mahoma Tadi, I hear no moba. What they call Biameto, Mako Bear, week Aquatina will be a massa.
And then I'll tell Monto.
Oh, Meton MBA have a bam, I felt could do talk. And no metal. But me the Kohona will be a metal, my cotton or bear 1 week, Luka market Nina, but the Bahas here or Motomatinam de Waha.
All right, so this young man as well, he says he deals in Heba Balm. And he has been to the race course several times, and whenever he goes there, people refuse to troop in and buy as he wants. So he's saying that selling here is more lucrative than going to the race course, which the city authorities have designated for them. So this is what's happening here at the Central Business District of Kumasi. Even though the city authorities want these traders to leave, they are still here. They've defied orders by the city authorities, even in the presence of the KMA security task force.
And Nanaya, we can see these task force members. Are they making arrests or anything of the sort?
All right. This morning I haven't seen them make any arrests. Yesterday they did take away even the worst of traders. But this morning I'm here to see any arrest. But these people tell me they are not mandated to speak to us. They cannot speak to us. If we want any reasons why they are working this way, we should go to the KMS office to talk to them, to talk to their authorities and find out why exactly they are operating this way. And I'm here to see any arrest. You can see people displaying their wares, having sales as usual. It's normal business they here.
Whilst the members of the task force just walk about and then do what? Plead with them to pack their goods and go?
Mama, kindly repeat your question.
No, I'm just wondering. So essentially, what is the task force doing? Because if they are not there to enforce, they are just there to be visible. Is that it?
All right, Mama, I guess you are asking me why they are still here if they are not making any arrests. And I think these answers will come from the KMA authorities.
Sure. Just before you go, how long is this going to take place? How long will the task force members be on the street to enforce these laws that they are not doing, really?
All right, it's unclear the number of days or how long they are staying here on the streets. But KMA authorities tell me that this time they will carry through the decongestion exercise because if we can remember somewhere last year, that's later part of last year, all this exercise was done, and their reason was that they wanted to pave way for the final right of the Asante Hema and also for the completion of the KJTR project and also to decongest the city because there were a lot of people. There was a decongestion in the city, if I should say. So that's why they did that previous exercise, and they are saying that exercise was it yielded results. The result they expected was they gained that result. But this time they will carry through. This is the second phase of the exercise they started. But it's unclear the number of days the task force will spend here. And this time they have support from the RECSEC, but it's still unclear the number of days they will spend here at the Central Business District of Kumasi.
All right, Nana Aljima, we'll leave it here. Thank you very much. Nana Aljima reporting live from Adum in Kumasi. This is one of the issues that we continue to battle with. I can't imagine there's a task force. There are people on the street. There are people who have been unleashed onto Adum in Kumasi to enforce the laws, to make sure that people are not selling in areas where they are not supposed to. And they are just walking about and the people are doing their business. So I wonder, we're spending money, we're spending taxpayers' money to do what we're doing this morning, but really, what's the point? What is the point?
So essentially, you're supposed to make sure that people don't sell at places that ideally should have been just
for
walking
pedestrians,
platforms.
walking, exactly, pavements and things like that.
And is it not the right, because of the regulation that establishes the assembly, for that assembly to enforce those regulations to make sure people don't?
But they can't. I guess the question that I want to ask, last year when they did for the, it wasn't led by the KMA. Maybe they shouldn't be leading such things.
No,
it was led by,
because the
it was
Kumasi
led by
Metropolitan
the
Assembly.
Asantehene, like Otumfo. It
So
was
it means
in the
they
name.
respect the Asantehene
It
more
was, this was a decongestion exercise that happened to pave way for the final funeral rites of Asantehene. And I think that, listen, we should go along with the traditional authorities. That clearly works. It works better than KMA alone issuing a directive. That's what we saw right there.
Jah Rastafari.
One of those things that you can't simply think far. We have to make way for entertainment, though. So let's get Becky in the studio. Let's talk some entertainment. Stay right there.
Okay, we're taking a break.